Hey everybody, welcome to Daily Entomologist. This video I think is hopefully will be pretty cool. We're going to do a couple nights of black lighting, and hopefully you can find some good stuff even though it's late in the summer. The first location for tonight is out in the Pawnee grasslands. See, the Rockies are back there, so we're kind of out in the middle of nowhere. Got hell out here a little bit ago. I was hoping to find some velvet ants. I only found one so far, which is kind of disappointing. Oh, actually, just found the second one. And a third one. So that's awesome. So I'm going to try and grab that real quick. And then I'll continue talking on what I was doing. Well, unfortunately that did not grow as well as I hoped. In other words, it got away. But as I was saying, I was out here looking for velvet ants. But right now I'm finding a whole lot of darkling beetles. And got a beautiful ground beetle as well. I have them in the pack right now, but I'll show you when I pin those out tonight. I'm hoping there's as little wind as possible, but otherwise it should be a pretty good evening to do some night collecting. So I'm going to go around and find some of these beetles to show you guys. Now here's one of them. I've seen quite a few of these guys. Collected a handful. That's the smallest species I've seen today so far. I've found some larger species as well. So hopefully we can find some more of those. Alright, so this isn't an insect, it's a reptile, but it's still really, really awesome. This is actually the second one I've seen this evening. The most adorable little lizard ever. Sometimes when out looking for insects, you always run into awesome other wildlife as well. So that's really awesome. Actually, right down there, found this one, Pessimachus. That's dead. This is well, I've seen, every time I come out here, I always see these, but they're always dead. I've only seen one live specimen of these out in the grasslands, and I literally just caught that about 15 minutes ago before I started filming. But this is the second dead one I got that's in good shape that I'm going to keep as well. So I don't frown away from already dead insects, especially if they're in really good shape. I have quite a few butterflies that are roadkill in my collection. So I definitely recommend making use of those while you can. You sometimes get some really awesome specimens. And another one of those little Darkling Beetles. Gorgeous view of the mountains. Got some rain up there. Hopefully that'll stay north of us. Oh. Another lizard. Now someone correct me if I'm wrong. Are those the horned toads? I think. Perhaps. I don't deal much with her. I don't go herping out a lot, but I'm sure one of you guys do. So if you can confirm or deny that, that'd be awesome. I've done Darkling. I don't know why. I don't know why I've been saying dung beetle. Darkling beetle. Here is a species I haven't shown you. I'm actually going to collect this one. So my hands are kind of full right now. So I'm gonna get that and then get myself situated and we'll do some more filming. Alright, so I just sorted through stuff. Here's non-beetles. Well, I have a dead beetle in that one. But a grasshopper and robber flies and a velvet ant. Then I just dumped all the beetles I've collected so far. Here. You can see the live Passamaquoddy ground beetle right there. And a few different species of darkling beetles. So far it's been a pretty good evening. I'm going to throw these in the chill jar so I can pin those out tonight. And then we'll go out and keep on looking and before I start setting up the sheet. So right down here is a really cool grasshopper. I've only seen a handful of times. Probably see nothing, right? Right there. We have a toothpick grasshopper. This is the first green one I've seen. I usually see them when they're brown. So that's really cool. Definitely a specimen I'm going to collect. I believe it's the Wyoming toothpick grasshopper. That's the species I've seen out here before. So yeah, it's pretty sweet. I'll vial that one up and see what else we can go find. Alright, so we got a little show here. Got a beautiful large darkling beetle here. We got a mating pair of another species of darkling beetle. Another large species. Oh, there's a Another one up there. And over here, we have a small species of darkling beetle. There's actually a couple of the smaller ones right in here. There's another larger species. So for those who really like darkling beetles, I think I found a good spot for you. Now, right when I first got here, I found a dead prionid beetle in the ditch that's in good shape that I kept. So I'm really hoping I might find a live specimen or two, or at least another one somewhere. But we'll see on that. Yeah, I'm just gonna keep walking up there just a little bit, then we're gonna head back and start setting up the light stuff. Alright guys, so as you can hear, the wind is kind of ruining everything right now. It was beautiful before when I was collecting. I set the black light out, storm came through, and so did the wind. Unfortunately, the wind's still here, and there's only found a couple small beetles, and that's been it for the past 2 hours. Unfortunately, I think tonight's lost cause. I mean, you can tell I had to use ginormous rods just to keep the sheet down. So sometimes this just happens, but at least I got some good stuff earlier, and doing this again tomorrow night, so hopefully we'll have better luck then. Alright guys, so this is the second night and the second attempt at doing some blacklighting. The wind's much more favorable, and I think hopefully we'll have a good night. I just set it up about 10 minutes ago, so I really don't expect much to be in just yet. Moth, a beetle, some mayflies. So I'm really hoping to get some moths tonight, some beetles as well. But yeah, so hopefully we can get some good stuff. Alright, so we're starting to have some stuff fly in. Right here is actually a male velvet ant. Well, we got a couple nice small moths, some beetles. Pretty looking moth right there. Another moth. Awesome. So I think this means I'm gonna go ahead and start collecting some stuff. Alright, so the moths have been coming in. Got a couple of really nice micros. A lot of more small beetles, more small moths, couple little slightly larger moths. Got a praying mantis came in. Another moth down there. That's a moth. I'm gonna grab that praying mantis. Here. We have a tiger beetle. So yeah, tiger beetles are attracted to black lights. So yeah, definitely some good stuff here. I'm gonna go and snag. Alright, so doing a little update. I've been getting a nice amount of moths. Bunch more male velvet ants. Some more praying mantises are coming in. Got the first sphinx moth of the night. There's another praying mantis right here. And there's actually a big female right there. So I'm hoping some more sphinx moths come in. But all in all, so far it's been a really excellent, productive night. Alright everybody, so I'm about to wrap it up here in a few minutes. So all in all, it's been a pretty good night. Got some good stuff. Gonna do one last round of kill jars here. Gonna get what I want from here, and then I'm gonna pack it up and head back home. So here's that female mantis that I showed you earlier. You can see how much bigger she is than the male. So that's pretty cool. You can see the size difference there. I think the male's just frozen in fear. He sat there staring at the female. But yeah, pretty awesome.